What's up, enthusiasts? Today I want to take some time to talk about a product that just went live on Kickstarter last week, and that product is blaster boards, otherwise known as fort boards as well. Now, this is a neat little product that allows you to build cover and build the cover however you would like, which I think it's kind of neat. And as someone that is starting to run their own games and looking into cover options, it was something I was interested in. They were kind enough to send me some samples from their Kickstarter video and photo shoot, so I got some time to mess around with those and kind of get my own opinion on them, and I wanted to share that with all of you. Now, these are a neat little product that, as you can see, they have a bunch of kind of bars and clip things around the edges, and those allow you to attach to other pieces. So you can easily just take them and snap them in, and they will hold on. But you'll notice there's a little bit of wobble if you don't use one of the little blue attachment bars. Now these just go on, and they secure to the bars in the middle, but also clip in between these two, which I think is actually a really nice design that gives it a little more stability. So something I originally wanted for my cover was, I look at things in terms of, I want, this dimension by this big and this wide, and while that's great for me in the games that I want to run, it may not be ideal for these products. These are great for kids that want to have fun building things and then have fun doing a Nerf war on top of it. It's great for building cover, building forts, building towers, building cover with holes in it that you can shoot out of or hold things on top of. There's some really great creative aspects of these boards that I really like. One of the things that I really like actually is that you can build in 3D. Instead of just a flat wall, you can build pillars, and you can stack the pillars. You can build the pillars as high as you want, and this makes them much more stable and much more sturdy. I could probably throw this across the yard, and it probably wouldn't be too much worse for the wear because of all these connection bars and things like that. Now that said, because of the cool design, the design that allows you to build in 3D, it makes the flat surfaces not quite as sturdy. I actually had some issues trying to build conventional cover, as in just straight up and down, with the stability of the structure, and it just kind of collapsed. Now, if you'll take a look, I'll overlay a clip here. All you have to do is put another piece at an angle, whether it's 45 degrees or some other angle, which you can actually do with varying degrees with these bars. They have them set up so you can go at various angles, which I think is really cool. And that gives it the stability necessary to stand and not be blown over as easily by wind or collapse under its own weight. The angles really are key and paramount to this platform. As I said, you can vary the angles based on where you put it within those three little bars on each. All the way up to 90 degrees just to make the square angles or the right angles. One of the things that I was looking at for these was the 5v5 games that I've been running on around here, and I've been doing video footage of on the channel. I think they are a lot of fun, and I was hoping maybe this might be an option for cover that could be really, good and maybe easy to build. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to work for my purposes. My purposes are very distinct and very linear and niche, I guess you could say. Maybe that's not the right word, but it's very focused is the word I'm trying to use. Very focused in what I need. I need flat, I need opaque, I need something that will block darts, and I don't have to worry about it. This, unfortunately, has holes all over it. So for my purposes, where tags are very important and being able to clearly see when things happen is very important, these are a little bit of an issue. I originally thought, this hole right here was going to be the biggest problem, that darts would go right through it. While trying to shoot darts through this, I actually shot darts through these holes too. And I was really surprised by that, and that made me even more concerned for my purposes. On top of that, these are not going to be as affordable as just doing PVC cover or things like that, or 2x4s with cloth and things like that. Now, it may look nicer, may give you more flexibility, but it's going to be more expensive. It's a few of these things that kind of lead me to my feeling on this, that these are a great product for kids, which they're aimed for. It makes sense. They designed them for kids to use, for kids to build and have fun doing that, and then have fun playing with them. And that's the whole point of this Kickstarter, is not to get these made, not to get the original pieces made, but to get the blaster board itself made, which is a board that is like these. It attaches the same way, but has spinning targets in it that you can, use as an objective or something like that. And that is the one piece actually that I think could make these viable for adult nerfers. And that's if you have like a defend the core game type or something like that, you could use these as the core objective. So you set them up, build them into, a sturdy structure like this, and this could even hold the darts that go in. Because it's a box and you can enclose it in, you can build it as big as you want it and have as many on it as you want. That is the exception to my thought that these are great for kids, not so much for adult nerfers. If you run a defend the core objective and you want to count the darts or be able to do things like that inside of a solid structure that maybe could hold them, these could actually be great for that. It's a very small section that may be using those game types, but keep it in mind if it's something you want. You wouldn't need to get a ton of them to build cover for all of it. It's just a couple boxes probably would set you up for everything you need. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I like the product. I think it's cool. I think it's a really neat design. I love, as someone that has always been big into Lego and Connects and things like that growing up, I love the idea of multi-purpose toys. So, not only do the kids get to build things, but they also get to play with the things they build. That's awesome to me. I think it's really cool, and I think that is what makes this product interesting to me. I think it does a great job targeting the audience it's targeting, but again, unless you're in that very, very small focused area that I mentioned of wanting to defend the core objective, I don't necessarily see these products doing well in the adult nerfing community, which again isn't really their target demographic. So those are some of my thoughts. Thank you again to Blaster Boards for sending me these to review. I had fun building with these. I definitely did. I don't want to understate the fun it was to kind of just be able to pick things up and put them together, and it's that tactile feeling of getting to build something and seeing it, like, oh, what if I do this? What if I try this and put this here? And it's a fun experience that I think a lot of kids will enjoy. So if you are looking for a child nerfer, looking for something for toys for them, maybe they have all the blasters they need and they want something else to use with their blasters, take a look at the Kickstarter. They should have some reduced prices as compared to normally is how most Kickstarters go. But I honestly think these are great for kids. I think there's a lot of fun that can be had with them. It's just unfortunate for me personally that the product doesn't work for my narrow purposes, but it is what it is. I'm glad I got to try it out, and I very well may be picking up some of the blaster boards myself to use as a defend the core objective if I so choose to run a game type like that. So that's my thoughts on these. What do you think of the blaster boards? What would you like to see from them? What is it that maybe is putting you on the fence, or are you digging it? Are you looking at it for yourself or for a kid nerfer that's growing up and having fun and wanting something else to mess around with? Are you looking at it for them? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I really do look forward to reading them all. I always enjoy getting everyone's opinion. And if you're new to the channel and enjoyed this video, feel free to hit that subscribe button for more in the future. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I'm Jangular, and I'll see you next time.